Congratulations to Nimi Nightmare, the debut nurse VTuber, on not only her successful VTuber debut, but at the same time reaching over 500,000 subscribers. Hello there, how's it there? Ame Gakita there. So obviously today on the chat is about Nimi Nightmare, but do you understand it also involves another bad personality creeper out there as well? Now, putting it into simple context, I will be talking about Nimi Nightmare as an indie VTuber, but also I will also kind of like drop a little bit of hint about who she was in the past life. But then again, normally when you kind of like know who she is and how can she debut to a success stream, obviously you have to think about one thing. Was she having some sort of past life, or was she well known beforehand before she decided to so-called debut or re-debut as a indie VTuber? Well, probably anyone who know her will know her. If you don't need to worry, there will be a hint. Now, that being said, it's really one of the best things to see that when someone's stepping out of a company and decided to become independent or indie, it is really one of the best things that you want to show them the support. And obviously, her debut stream itself reaching almost 1 million views. That being said, it's really one of the best things that we can hope to see from her is more creative freedom, where she can do whatever she wants, not overboard or do things that is controversial, but at least things that she feel comfortable with, at least with no one to answer to. Now, that being said, it's really one of the funny things to see that even just only a few days itself, many people like her already. Like, even before that, a lot of people follow her, to the point that her previous account or the previous before she graduated was already able to reach 1 million subscribers. So hopefully from now we will be seeing another 1 million subscribers for her. Now, that being said, that is not without controversy, even though we all don't like it. And even if we consider there is drama for her, I don't think it involved her that entirely. It was indirectly by one of the many people who calls the worst VTuber creeper out there, but in my view would be saying the worst personality creeper out there, because it's not really like his or her video is that bad. I mean, like, giving credit to the person in a way, it is a lot of them are quite pretty good, but it's just that when you consider that most of them have out of content situation or a lot of like questionable thing, or even the case that the person is just very controversial in a way, yeah, you kind of like understand why a lot of people start attacking that creeper, the VTuber creeper, more than anyone else. Now, that being said, the controversy, to put into simple context, is that video creep itself is just basically like the word video creep. So creeper is people who cut out small little tidbit of a video and show those tidbits to the whole world. And in a way, it is a good thing, because when you kind of consider like big company like Niji-sanji or Hololive, they do allow people to creep, except for Niji-sanji, they only allow specific people to do so. But Hololive tend to let anyone to do so, with the intention that it is to help do free marketing for them. So in a way, creeper can do those kind of things and help to spread the word of the VTuber they are supporting on, and kind of like spread the goodwill of the company or good impression of the company. At least that's what it's supposed to be. Now, that being said, it is really not without controversy when Nimi decided to release a plushie. Now, plushie in a way is kind of like a doll or a softie along the line, but the thing is, right, normally you don't see this kind of merch drop at the start of the stream or a debut. It's only when people who have the capacity to do so or the ability to do so. So even if you ask me, like, will I do a merch drop until when I get some money and I have the money to do so? So that's the reason why the capacity. Now, meaning, in a way, anyone who knows will definitely know that she was one corporal VTuber, so she already got some sort of money in hand, some sort of money, so she can do this kind of thing. So in a way, for her to able to drop a few merch along the line, I think it's a good way to go. It's not like saying that she have to earn money from it. If she's going to like so-called use the money to give more content, I think that's also a good way to go about. Just don't go and say that, hey, you don't feel comfortable with it. It's just that if she had able to do so, she let her be. Now, that being said, there is also the other group of people who with the mindset thinking that if everyone keep thinking that a merger on the debut is the norm to go, then it may affect the so-called smaller streamer or smaller VTuber along the line, which is a fair argument if you had to look at that point. But the thing is, right, if you have the capacity to do so, then you do so. If you can't do so, it's alright. Doesn't mean you have to drop a merch everywhere or anytime. If you're able to do so, you do so. If you can't do so, then just tell everyone to keep supporting you along the line, and then when you're able to do so, then you do it. It's just that simple. Don't need to go all in saying that you must do so. If it's just that when one of the worst creeper out there, or the worst personality VTuber creeper out there, obviously you can't really think of it. So for some previously talk about it, and I kind of like want to give it a wait and see approach for two simple reasons: to see where everyone's stand is, as well as what is like give you guys the full contents of why that person is called the worst personality VTuber creeper out there. Now that being said, it's really one of the things that when you see a simple content where the person feel uncomfortable with the release of the merge, and the person is by the name Kami, or the channel is called Kamiclip. Now that being said, it's like when a person call themselves God in their name, it's really kind of showcase how much of a real threat the person is already. Because just because you call yourself God doesn't mean you're a God, okay? If you're telling me that just because you can do godly video clip, then yeah, I will give you credit that you're able to do good video editing. But when the person is always well known for taking things out of contents, or even cases of just copy paste the whole damn stream and then upload as his own or her own, because I have no idea who's the person gender is at this point of time, yeah, really just seem to showcase that this person is a POS who trying to profit from others. Now that being said, it's not uncommon for creeper to do things out of context. There are quite a few, but if you're doing it in a fun way with the intention of doing it jokingly, or to showcase things that is not real, but then or maybe it's just a headcanon, then I think it's fine. For me, I had did 2-3 times already. One on Ayame saying Suki died, and I make it into Daisuki, as well as another clip where I put Suisen and Minato Aqua together and asking that the Suisen trying to propose to Aqua. So that was just kind of like, I did mention it was intention for fun, not intention with bad faith or bad intention. Now that being said, Kami-san is well known for doing D letters, which is basically everything with bad faith. So with that in mind, obviously you can just understand why a lot of people start talking about how she have the own freedom to do so, or even like saying like don't do merge drop is on day one is fine. If some people might say it's a standard practice for re-debut, but doesn't mean that you have to do it. It's just that if people want to do it, you can do it along the line, and large corporation can do it but uncalled out. But indie start doing it, you start saying like it's a different story. It's like he got the person Kami got attacked so badly that it really like, again, like he said that he rubbed him the wrong way for the merge drop. But the thing is, right, he dropped everyone, almost like 99% of the people out there, the wrong way. Now it's really one of the things that when people do feel like something, the so-called, if people want and many of the chat want it, obviously it's fine. But when you have a very POS creeper out there decided to say no, yeah, you're on your own, Mr. or Mrs. or whatever your gender is. So at the end of the day, it's really one of the things that when a lot of people start showcasing like why are people attacking him, like a lot of people was asking around, obviously there is a drop of reason why. So I will drop this link to let you guys have a look, but just to in simple reason, this POS creeper and is well known for doing a lot of questionable thing that is against Hololive, or maybe in a way some of the talent themselves. And in a way, like when a person say ignore the asking the creeper to not do this kind of questionable thing, like taking the whole damn creep and upload as their own, or taking things out of context with the intention to spread false information or bad impression of the VTuber, obviously it will backfire. And the thing is, right, this creeper is well known for doing that and decided to just continue doing it, and he rubbed everyone the wrong way. So it backfired on him, and what does this person do? Keep doing it, double down, don't give a damn care. And when what happened? People start attacking him. And I mean, like, he's still getting a lot of views nowadays, but the thing is, right, is this person is also well known for just copy paste everything and then sometimes take things out of context and just claim it as his own. And the worst thing of all is this person also kind of like profiting from it, which is rubbing many people the wrong way. Now, when you really kind of like doing creep for others, you do want to understand one thing. If people like it, people like it. If people don't like it, just suck it up and then just move on with your life. And to me, I don't really like to attack anyone. Like, personally, I don't want to. If I attack someone, it's me and the person issue. But if the person decides to not ignore me, then I think it's fair for me to move on. I don't give a damn cat. And I don't recommend anyone to go and attack Kamiclip just for the sake of it. If the person is just a POS, just don't look at the video, don't give the attention, move on. But then again, just let all those big guys or big girls to go and give their voice on this person and just move on from their life. Now, that being said, it's really one of the things that I'm not going to talk too much about this POS creeper. It's just that when this person is just love to spread propaganda or whatever, or false message, or even not apologize for it, yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, we already know how much of a POS the person is already. But when the person start claiming themselves as the victim, it's fair games, okay? So this person, the Kami-san again, decided to, which I was waiting for it, alright. Well, I mean, I was waiting for one more day just before I decided to talk to it, because I knew the person is so much of POS that he or she decided to play the victim card at this point of time with the number of people attacking the person. So it didn't take long, just a day only, where the person decided to say that he got or she got permanent banned from the sub, and obviously the person write a whole damn story like, if Nimi knew, I'm just a victim, I just trying to help spread the good word of Mini. Yeah, just shut the damn up and stop whining with your crocodile tears at this point of time. Now, that being said, it's really one of the moments where you can just see people just using strong words on this person. And to me, I will just only say one thing. This person is really well known for saying like, he can attack anyone, but if he can attack, he's just a victim. And to me, again, I will have to give credit that when you can do good video editing, you have that skill. But when you have a bad personality, yeah, that's a whole new different story. And I don't really want to go full into detail into much, because again, like I mentioned, if you guys are interested, just check out this document yourself and understand why that person is a POS. Like, even like Amelia Watson itself was actually so-called say that she's gonna cry, and the person just say, just cry, for goodness sake. Like, what the heck? So the person is really a POS, and just because like Hololive is thriving doesn't mean you have to ride on the coattail. Just be a fan, enjoy it, and just be done with it. But at this one time, it's really that just showcase that this person is just a lot of POS, and there's a lot of document to prove so. I don't think I need to talk about it just to showcase how much of a POS the person is, but the worst thing ever is that this person just loves to target anyone, and I think this person is just basically just need a bong in the head with a 3-meter packet. But who knows? I mean, like, that's my personal thought, just a speculative thought, just a random chat. Again, I mentioned, don't go attacking Kami-san. As much as I hate him, doesn't mean we have to do it, okay? Just ignore the person, just move on, and if possible, just block the person if you guys don't like him. For me, I'm not gonna block him. I was kind of like waiting for him to break, or her to break down, to showcase how much a POS the person is. Didn't take long. But then again, who knows? I mean, like, at the end of the day, what I do want is that if this person is trying to play themselves as the victim, then that's on them. People will be aware, and more so is that hopefully this person don't go and start stalking on Mini-san, considering that this person got blocked already. And I hope that this person got banned and got blocked for the rest of their life. And Mini, I mean, like, even if Kami offered to be the creeper of Nimi, I think there are way better creeper out there to do the job. Don't need to be Kami. A person who call themselves God and claim themselves to be the best creeper out there, yeah, she's really threat, at least to me. But who am I to judge? The one thing is for me to say is that it depends on you guys, whether you agree, disagree. Just write in the comment section below, we can discuss further. Do you think that Nimi should get some creeper to do to help spread her job, that she is willing to eat nightmare of others, or do you think that this creepers should deserve some punishment along the line? Who knows? Not for me to judge, but for you guys to comment. But if not, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat where I talk about stuff that sometimes makes sense, doesn't make sense, or random at a time. But well, I hope you guys don't have a random day. Don't forget to subscribe to Mini's Nightmare, alright? I will put the link to her the page to her channel on the link description below. Make sure to click on that, okay? I'm gonna make sure you guys can subscribe to her because I want her to reach over 1 million subscribers. Thank you. Have a nice day or night.